Welcome back to Working Moms Easy Meals. We have Rachel back again from Epicure. Thanks for coming again.
Thanks
today.
for having me.
And today we've got a really great treat. I had made stuffed peppers a while back, the old-fashioned way, but she's going to teach me a faster way to do it. So, what do we have on our menu today, Rachel?
So today we're going to do Philly-style cheesesteak, stuffed peppers, and chocolate pudding on the side. Oh, and rice to go with to add our carbs to balance out our stuffed peppers.
Great. Okay, so where do we start here?
Where do we start? So we're going to start with dessert because in my world, life's too short. So
Yeah.
we start with dessert. So
Awesome.
we're going to make our chocolate pudding, which literally has 4 ingredients on it, like no food coloring, no artificial flavors. Added 2 cups, and we're doing soy milk. This will mix up perfectly with any milk, so don't feel like, oh, well, I can't do cow milk. It's okay, it'll still work. So we're just gonna add this, and this becomes the longest 2 minutes of your life as you're stirring this.
Wow.
But this is going to be, can you smell it? Can you smell it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
And it's
I
pure.
love chocolate. It's my favorite. My weakness.
So I chilled the bowl ahead of time because it helps it set faster, but this will set in 10 minutes, which is great when you just need a quick dessert. You just found out company's coming over or the kids just want a snack. And what's really cool is that Epicure offers alternative recipes right on the back of the package and on the website. So one option you could do with this is doing a cup of coffee and a cup of milk. So you make a mocha pudding.
Nice.
It's really good, and if you need the caffeine, it's a great breakfast. You can do Mexican chocolate pudding. It calls for cinnamon and chipotle chili to add to it to give it a little bit of a kick.
Right.
You can actually use it as like a frosting for your cupcakes,
Wow.
or between layer, between two layers of a cake.
Right.
So there we go. So that's mixed up. We're gonna pop that in the fridge for now, and we'll check back with it when we are done.
Great.
So meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our stuffed peppers. And in our round steamer, our cookware is all 100% food grade silicone, and I've popped. Well, Margarita did, 4 already hollowed out peppers right in there. And I'm gonna pop the lid on. It doesn't matter that it doesn't fit super tight for this recipe. We're just gonna pop that in for 4 minutes to soften up the peppers just a little bit.
Okay.
And while that's happening, we're going to move over to the stove top. We have our ground beef. We actually defrosted that when I got here. Margarita had it still frozen, so we popped it in the steamer for 4 minutes and defrosted it. So that'll be easy to pop in. We've got about 2 cups of sliced mushrooms, and we're going to add our Philly-style cheesesteak seasoning blend to that as we cook it up. So we're going to pop over here of our saute pan, which is aluminum but ceramic coated, so nothing sticks to it. Front right, please. I have an electric stove, so
No worries.
bear with me.
Yeah,
I can cook on gas.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna grab
yeah.
the scissors. So all we're gonna do here is really just like you would with any pan, but just because of the amazingness of this pan, it's great to use. There's no chemicals in the pan, none of that stuff that's gonna flake off and wind up in your air, so it's safe to breathe around. It's really super important that you use something safe so it's not gonna scratch your cookware. We have these silicone tools that are fantastic. They are steel coated, steel cord, so they're super strong.
Could you use stainless steel utensils?
I would not use stainless steel utensils on that, so that you don't want to scratch the ceramic coating.
Okay, got it. Even this wooden one?
I'd stick with
Stick with the silicone.
stick with
Okay.
silicone.
Just to keep it safe, right?
You just want to make sure you're not scratching
Yeah.
that. So that's starting to brown. It heats up really quick, heats up evenly because it's aluminum. And actually this can go in your oven. So you could do like the basis of a casserole and start it in here, and you want to finish it off by popping it in the oven. The pan itself, it goes to 450. With the lid, it can go to 350.
Nice.
Shatterproof glass. Love that thing. All right, so we're gonna add in our seasonings. So this is your Philly style cheesesteak. Again, super clean product, great flavor. I like to emphasize Philly style because I live here
Yes.
outside of Philly.
Yeah.
I actually, you know, when this product came out, I was a little nervous.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, do you know where I live? So, but this is so, you know, that's why.
Have
I
you actually
emphasize
made cheesesteaks
I
with
have,
it? And
I
it
have.
tastes good?
Mhm.
Really good?
So
yeah.
there's the recipe on the back that you
Perfect.
can create your cheesesteak, and you do it as a sheet pan meal in the oven with your steak and your peppers and your onions. I have a vegan friend who makes it with mushroom, just all
Okay.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
So it, you know, it's a really great option. This is a recipe. The stuffed peppers one is a recipe off our website. So although
Okay.
that's what's on the back of the pack, that doesn't mean that's all you have. You know, that's not all you
Right.
can do with it.
And I like how the sodium is not that bad.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
which
And I
is
don't know what
great.
it is on this.
40 it said.
So yeah, super
yeah.
low sodium. We like to keep your heart in mind.
Mhm, yeah.
All right, so we've got
Good.
cooking up. All right, so that's the microwave saying our peppers are done with their first round.
Okay.
We'll pop those out in a moment when we're ready to add these stuffing to it. We'll just get this all cooked.
This is a quick, easy meal to do, like in between breaks, just to have it ready, you know, for later.
Absolutely.
Or, you know, it doesn't take what, like 20 minutes, pretty much.
Our goal
altogether?
is 20
Yeah,
minutes or less.
yeah.
So what you know you did before I got here, you would cut the peppers off, you would
Right.
cut the mushrooms up. So you know
Mhm.
what did that take? 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
It doesn't
right.
take long.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely something you could do if you're working from home
Mhm.
on a lunch break. Get
Right.
this part ready, stuff the peppers, and then wait till later to put them in for the second round.
Right.
So it's definitely, or if you're, you know, not working from home and you come home and, or you could prep it in the morning, or you come home and you know your meal's going to be on the table
Right.
in
And
20
it's gonna
minutes.
be a healthy meal, right? Yeah.
Mhm. So I did not put any oil in this at all. Sometimes you may want to add a little bit of oil before you throw your stuff in. I didn't do that because I knew the grease from the meat would be enough to.
So are we fully cooking this in here, or are we gonna do some cooking in the microwave?
We're gonna once this is cooked, we're gonna stuff the peppers and we'll put them back in the microwave to just solidify everything.
Perfect.
And that's when you have the option to add cheese at that point, or you can add it after
Later,
they're done
yeah.
cooking. You know, whenever you are best. And if you want to see what this pan looks like when it's cooking, nothing
Nothing's
is sticking to
yeah.
this pan.
Perfect.
So it's just really awesome. I think the one thing I might have done differently right now is I might have cooked the mushrooms first,
Okay. Okay.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe mushrooms before you add the meat.
Add the meat. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
But really, I mean, this is done. The mushrooms are still a little bit crunchy, but your meat is done. You know, just like you would cook on the stovetop.
Right.
I've actually done raw stuffed peppers from start to finish in the microwave with raw meat and
Really?
yes.
Wow. Okay.
so in that case you can do them. I mean, really it takes such a short amount of time. Maybe
right.
I think I've done them 10 minutes from start to finish just from
Okay.
raw, which is just incredible. All right, so that meat is done. So what we'll do, this is great, I can pull this out. So here's our peppers that have been,
wow.
you know, just
Steamed,
in
yeah.
for 4 minutes to soften them up, and we can just use, this is our saute spoon, so we can just use that right in here. And I'm not going to be surprised when we have meat left over.
Okay. That's fine. You can always make more, right?
Yeah, you can always do more peppers. You can always do it just, you know, tomorrow maybe eat it on a salad. You know,
Yeah,
it's always, I
perfect.
love when we
Yeah.
can cook once and eat twice.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic feature. If these mushrooms, if I cooked the mushrooms first, they would have shrunk down a little bit more too, but that's okay. And they will be full.
Smells really good. Making me hungry.
And remember, we're filming this in the morning, so
Yes.
yeah, a long time till dinner. Although these might be lunch.
Yes, there you go.
All right, so again, we've got leftover meat
Perfect.
and mushrooms that that can be served. You know, it's a
Mhm.
salad. So once again, I'm gonna put the lid back on here.
Mhm.
This is a time that if you wanted to, you could sprinkle cheese on top, and it would melt along with it finishing to cook a little bit more.
Mhm.
In this case, we're just gonna add the cheese later.
Right.
So put that lid back on.
And then how much longer?
We're gonna do another 4 minutes.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So meanwhile,
Mhm.
back over here, we had pre-cooked our rice in our multi-purpose steamer. So you've seen 3 steamers in action today.
Yes.
So our multi-purpose steamer is a little bit different because it comes with this tray, which helps keep the rice from boiling over. But what we did, we put 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. I'm just gonna grab this spoon. And we've made perfectly fluffy rice 14 minutes in the microwave. So it's hands off. You don't have to worry about it spilling over on your stove. You don't have to think about
Yeah, I love
turning
I
it
love
down.
making rice in these things because it's again the mess. The pot just gets messy.
right. You gotta soak it to get all the rice
Yeah.
off the bottom.
Right.
It's just your dishwasher. So
Yeah.
all of our steamers and silicone cookware go right in your dishwasher. You're gonna want to hand wash your saute pan,
Mhm.
which if it cools down enough, I will
Yeah.
wash it
yeah,
and share how
sure.
easy
Yeah,
it is to do that.
definitely.
So, yeah,
And we're gonna put this on the top of the mixture, right?
I'll put it on the bottom. We'll
Oh,
put the
okay.
pepper on top.
Oh, okay, got it.
And serve it. I'm gonna slice the pepper in half and spread it open,
Oh,
and then you
nice.
can add cheese
Perfect.
at that point if you like,
Okay.
or leave cheese off. You know,
Right.
however
Okay, perfect.
you want to customize it for you and your family.
Nice. Awesome.
So yeah, so that's super amazing. If you're looking to learn more about our cookware, you can always hop over to my website, which we'll link down
We'll put it
below.
on the below. Exactly, yeah.
You can learn a little bit more about our cookware, about the ingredients that are in our product, or more importantly, not in our product, because it's a super clean product line with nothing you
Yes.
don't want in there.
That's great. Yeah.
So we've got another 2 minutes.
Yeah. Awesome. So tell me a little bit more about the different products you have besides the cookware and all of that.
So we also have the meal solutions like the Philly style cheesesteak is
Yes.
one option that we have. We've got, oh gosh, you know what? It'd be really good for me to count how many. But we have things like our 3 weeks of easy dinner collection that comes with 15 different meal solutions that you can experiment with and try out. That actually comes with a menu plan for 3 weeks.
And how many people would this feed? So would it feed a family of 4?
Absolutely.
That's my question.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It'll feed,
Okay.
absolutely will feed a family of 4. Some things like our pulled pork will feed 20.
Okay.
That is a very popular one to cook once, eat 3 and 4 times.
Okay.
Or I'll use half a packet, just make a little bit less.
Mhm.
Some of these will feed 6, but definitely minimum of 4. And as you can see
Perfect.
from what we had today with the mushrooms and the ground beef, you can easily get a 5th pepper out of that,
Right.
or even just a little bit less in each pepper, and you could probably get 6.
Mhm.
And what I have found is that you can stretch your proteins and veggies, and it's not going to dilute the flavor.
Okay.
So the flavor will last and go a little bit longer if you are feeding a bigger family.
Okay. Perfect.
But we also offer jarred seasonings.
Mhm.
Like we have a whole bunch of dips, that you can whip up, but can be used as other things, like our guacamole. If you're like, you know what, I don't like avocados, great, just sprinkle that in your egg salad, or sprinkle it, with your chicken. They're definitely versatile. It's not, this is a dip.
Right.
You can use in different
Just
ways.
whatever.
Urban spice blends of all different varieties. We've got Asian, fajita, taco, Italian, just all sorts of different options there. And I know you love our tea.
Yes, the tea's great. Yes. Yeah.
So we have some tea blends as well.
Perfect.
All right, that's
Awesome.
gonna be. You can
Sounds
see the
good.
steam that just comes off of there because it's really just cooking with the steam. Look at that. That just looks
great,
amazing.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna put this right here. Gonna add some rice to our plate.
Nice.
And we'll grab a pepper. a knife, we could cut that in half with. So you can see the pepper is cooked.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, looks great.
There you go.
If you want, you could sprinkle some
You can
cheese
sprinkle
on
cheese on
it.
top of it. Yum.
Perfect.
There we go. So there's our stuffed Philly style cheesesteak stuffed pepper.
And I can't wait for the pudding.
And let's grab the pudding, which should have been 10 minutes. Oh yeah. So here's our pudding. You can see that that's set.
That's
And
great.
we can scoop that out and serve it into smaller bowls.
That's awesome.
So there you go. You've got
Perfect.
dessert and dinner, and I know we didn't start much more than 20 minutes ago.
Yes, yeah,
So-
for sure. Well, great. Well, thanks so much again for coming today. I
Absolutely.
hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Working Mom's Easy Meals, and we'll definitely have you on again next time soon, I hope.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Great. All of her contact information will be down below, so if you have any questions, reach out to Rachel directly. Have a great day, everyone.
See ya.